Yeah, Barcelona first place. We know with all this new signings they've got. I think Messi's just gonna eat this season, bro. Even
if Messi has an average season, his average season is still
His average
statistically
season is someone else's best season.
exactly statistically, and you get the name on top of that as well.
And you got him coming off the Copa America.
Right? Is he gonna sign his contract though?
He's gonna,
'Cause if Messi doesn't sign
if
this
he doesn't
contract,
sign it, but before the thing, he's obviously not talking. But if he's
Nah,
talking,
they're saying they're gonna sign it this week. All right, guys. So we're coming at you guys with a re-recording of our La Liga predictions because originally when we first recorded, Messi was still at Barca, but now unfortunately, as of Monday, August 9th, seems like Messi's now further away than he has ever been from Barca. But yeah, with that being said,
Yeah.
La Liga predictions. What are you guys saying?
Yeah. I'll go. The first thing I have to say is 1% chance, 99% faith.
And who said that?
Neymar.
Yeah.
And you guys will see in due time what I mean by that.
What do you mean by that?
In due time.
What do you mean by that though?
In due time.
Explain.
Se queda.
Nah, there's no chance he stays. This guy already did his leaving ceremony, a little presentation,
his farewell,
announcing that he's leaving the club. You think after that tear jerker, he's gonna end up leaving?
Tear jerker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the situation, the tearjerker. Give me the first thing, like your first thoughts when you heard the Messi leaving news, because it was an outburst.
Oh, I didn't believe at first, obviously.
I was at work, and I remember I remember I was at work, and I was with my colleague, and we were having lunch, and we went out, like we were walking around to get some food, and I was looking at my phone because like she was on her phone, and I was on my phone, and we were scrolling, and I just like I'm like, wait, I'm like, hold up. She's like, what happened? I'm like, no. She's like, what happened? I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, what happened? Like she was actually like she was concerned for like my health.
Did she curve you?
She was concerned for my health. She's like, what wait, what
Did she
happened?
leave
What
you on
happened?
red? What happened?
I'm like, oh my gosh. I went like this. I was like, what the am I watching right now? I saw the news on Instagram, like Messi leaving Barcelona. It's like, it's confirmed, or it's happening. I'm like, no, it's not real. Then I went like on all the social medias. I went on Twitter. I went like on everything. I'm like, what is happening? We were supposed to sign this guy in a couple days, and the day after or something like that.
They goofed so hard.
And I was like, what the shit is this?
Yeah.
The fact
That was your reaction.
and like, yeah, man. I was like, I got back to work. I was like depressed.
I gotta go home.
I'm not feeling I was so lost. Like I couldn't
Just
concentrate
lost.
at work. I was depressed. I couldn't
Really?
concentrate. Like, bro, I was like,
Medication?
man, it was bad.
I know Matthews had a different initial reaction.
Yeah, I didn't believe it. I was in an array. I couldn't believe it at all, man. Because like Messi leaving the club, like it's not something I'd expect at least anytime soon. Especially with the news of him like renewing his contract, I definitely didn't expect that, right? So just hearing that news, and then like later on in the day, whatever the day after, a few days after that farewell, I think it's done, man. I think he's gone.
The farewells when you knew.
I don't know, man. The fact that
Yeah.
it was like, it was out of the blue. It was so rapid. It was out of nowhere, man. Like the fact that we had it planned for like weeks already that he was signing his contract. He was on vacation in Ibiza. But bro, when I saw that picture of him with Neymar and all the PSG players, like
Something was up.
Yeah,
eh?
I was like,
Something was
I'm
looking
like-
fishy.
I'm like, okay, what is this? What's happening here? And suppose like Messi said it himself, like they're goofing around there, like they're saying, like you should come to PSG. You should come to PSG. You're still a free agent. Like you should come. And they're just supposedly joking, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it was done so fast and so rapidly, and I know it has to be because like it's almost at the end of like it's not the end of the transfer
What
window,
was
but like
fast, though?
everything, him
No.
leaving, the goodbyes,
Well,
all of
yeah.
it coming out.
But at the same time,
Mhm.
like it took forever to like put him on the club.
100%.
Why are they waiting until the end?
Well, he was on vacation.
was
He's
on
not going to do
vacation.
his contract renewal while he's not
Why
in
didn't-
Barcelona.
Why can't they do it before that?
He had a long season and he played Copa America.
Yeah.
You don't
There's
think he
no
wants to
time.
take a break after
Who's
winning
his,
a
who's
trophy?
his agent?
His dad.
Okay,
Papa.
can't you do like
That's
deal with
probably
that a bit?
traveling with him.
Yeah, he's
Guys,
probably
we have
vibing.
phones. Like we phone call away.
Yeah, Messi.
Yeah.
You got to be there.
Well, you gotta
man.
be
It
there.
He
doesn't-
still
Yeah,
has to
to
be
do
there.
it.
It's
Yeah.
his contract at the end of the day.
But
He
end of
has
the
to be on
day,
the
it's
phone.
like still the club's fault.
Yeah,
Of course it
it's-
is.
Yeah. Well,
It's not his fault.
How are you
it's
like?
not his problem.
How did you realize like where your situation's at with like financial and like
They
signing all
knew
these
what
new
they were
players?
They thought
So
they
who
did
else?
at least.
Like, but they can't blame anyone else but themselves. End of the day, which
Yeah,
I
they're
They're
think
not
they
blaming.
are.
They
board-
aren't blaming
The
anyone
board's
else.
to blame at the end of
Yeah.
the day. It's an accumulation of
Yeah.
what happened with Sandro Rosell and
But
Bartomeu.
It's not. Yeah, it's not even like Laporta's fault at the end of the day. Like,
But if they
it's-
knew that they're going to be tight already with like financial problems, then why sign all these players?
Because they had a feeling that Tebas, the president of La Liga, would
We're gonna
allow
let
it,
it slide,
right? And it didn't end up
Why?
happening.
Because they're Barcelona.
Pretty much.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No,
well, because
because-
Messi's like the face of La Liga. If you
Yeah.
lose Messi, you lose.
But is that
so
fair
much
though?
TV
Is that
money.
fair for
Well,
anyone
it's
else in the
obviously-
league?
No, it's definitely not fair.
If you think
But
about
end
it,
of the day,
it
I don't
helps
care.
the league too.
Everyone
but
works in their best.
End of the
interest,
day,
right?
you have to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But
Yeah,
why
of
is Barcelona
course.
being like, I'm gonna say scummy, but like why aren't they following the rules? Just
No,
because
they-
they're
Well,
Barcelona.
they are because they didn't get what they wanted.
But their official, like their initial thing was to get Messi. End of the
But
day,
they have an argument to make. Messi generates like a lot of money for La
Yeah.
Liga.
But that shouldn't be the argument. The argument should just be, just stay within the rules. You can have Messi.
That's what
they
happened.
did send a contract out to La Liga and the presidents, but the president said he'll only let us sign Messi if we signed a 5-year contract, like a
50 year.
It was like
Or
an
at 10%.
agreement.
Like,
it was like an
it's
agreement. It
an
wasn't
agree-
like an agreement saying they wouldn't like
A
ever
horrible
join
agreement.
the Super League too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something regarding the
ultimatum.
Super
and
League.
television rights or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But
like
is
that was horrible for Barca. If you thought about the financial, like it
Yeah.
said there was like yearly.
Well, they're already in financial trouble. It's like then you're just handicapping yourself.
Yeah,
for like,
because it said that we would be probably
Yeah.
losing $800 million from signing this contract from like
Yeah.
our financials. Like we
Yeah.
could be making this much money.
But is this after Messi already not signing? Is this after already like them signing all these players?
Well, yeah, this news came after everything that was finished with Messi's.
So La Liga
renewal.
said they will let you sign Messi if you do all this other stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
Essentially.
end of the day, it's still Barcelona's fault.
Well,
Yeah,
at
but
one
it-
point you got to prioritize the
Yeah.
club or
End
the player.
End of
and
the
what's
day,
more
end of
important.
the day, I feel like it's still Barcelona's fault because if they
Of
wanna-
course,
obviously,
all
yeah.
of it. We never said it
if
wasn't.
they wanna play by the rules and stick to the rules, you can be the best player in the world, best team in the world, best player in the world. But if your club doesn't stay within the rules, how is it fair to the end of anyone else in the league?
Well, they are staying to the rules, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they are without Messi. But if they do get
it's
Messi,
not like they weren't before.
but if they get Messi at the end of this,
but they're not.
They might.
No, they're
not
Jay,
done
Jay
yet.
has a prediction. I think he's
It's
doing,
not
but
done yet, but-
isn't it with still without Messi? They still have to like cut a lot of wages and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of work to be done. That's why people are saying, "Oh, why wouldn't Messi just play for free?"
Yeah.
Because like even if he
can't.
did,
he
couldn't.
legally can't.
yeah, legally, even if he took the smallest contract possible,
50% is the max he was
he
able to do. I
still
think.
wouldn't be able to do it because the club would still be over the wages. So
Yeah.
they would have to cut all kinds
But
of salary.
that's the thing. Why expect the league to do everything for you?
We never
Well,
said that.
I'm not
Messi did
saying
a lot
you,
for
I'm
the
saying
league
the
too.
club.
That's why.
The club.
Well, with what Messi has done for the league, you'd maybe expect them to leeway a bit,
Still
but
not-
Yeah.
you shouldn't expect it, but like you think
you consider it.
It's a
maybe,
bargaining
right?
consider it
chip.
as a thing.
yeah, it's a
right?
bargaining chip.
And it's not like Laporte like. It was not Laporte's fault. It's Bartomeu's and like this from before, right? Like he got a plate full of baggage, or like he got baggage with the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the team came with so much baggage already.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are blaming Laporta too.
Everyone's
It doesn't
blaming-
make
a lot of
sense.
people
Yeah,
are
it doesn't
blaming
make
Laporte.
sense.
And like, how do you blame someone who comes into a team which is already destroyed
Yeah.
financially,
You know who else?
morally
people,
too?
You
know
just
who
took the
else
best
people-
interest for
you know
the
who
club.
else
That's
people are
it.
blaming Neymar. People are like, Neymar was the worst signing in Barcelona history. I'm like, okay.
There's been worse.
You could
Yeah,
make
you got
you,
the
you
Brazilian
could make that
counterpart.
argument though.
It's just
No.
Brazilians.
Yeah,
Why?
Why?
because if they didn't sell Neymar, they wouldn't have wasted
Okay, but
over
that's not
300
on Neymar.
over
that's not on
300
Neymar.
million?
That's not on Neymar though.
300 million.
Why is that on Neymar? That's just you're
I'm
literally
saying if they kept them and didn't sell him for 222 million, they
no,
would be wasting
why
money on
not just-
Dembele,
why not
Coutinho,
no, no,
Griezmann.
Why not?
Neymar's
Why
fault,
not
though.
sell him?
I'm saying that you
But-
could put an argument for
But
it.
why not
Not a
sell?
good one.
No, but why not sell him? Make the money. You're not in debt anymore, and why do you have to be
Yeah,
spending?
but they sold them. They made the
Yeah.
money,
But
but they
whose
didn't
fault is
invest
that?
properly.
Yeah, no,
Whose
the-
fault?
yeah,
That's not
They
Neymar's fault.
literally
No, it's
used
the
the
board's
Neymar
fault.
money
Yeah.
and put it all into Coutinho, who
Which is
was
what I'm saying. If they
nothing.
didn't sell them, then
Well,
maybe we
no,
wouldn't
but
be in
the,
this
the way they
situation.
reinvested the money was like
Terrible.
awful. Like,
yeah, of course.
That's not Neymar's
they
fault.
were panicking and they thought, you know what, like we're a massive club, you know what I mean? Then like I think the pandemic, obviously no one foresaw it,
No.
but I think this probably also has like a huge implication on
Massive.
the funds that they have available, right? Like
yeah.
all these clubs thought they can spend hundreds of millions of players on attackers. The market was so inflated after Neymar got
Yeah, exactly.
sold. Literally every attacker was getting sold for like
And
100
people
million.
are adding that to the argument. Oh, Neymar is the reason Messi left. Neymar is the reason this market's so inflated.
That's low-key kind of true though.
Yes, but it's not on him.
Of course, it's not on
fault.
him,
Yeah,
but
it's
his dealing.
Well, I mean, PSG were the ones that wanted to spend the money, right? At the end of the day, it's always going to come down to these like foreign investors that want to create something big and they want to make a big splash. They're going to spend whatever money they have. Neymar didn't say like, oh, if you want to buy me, it needs to be for this amount. That was
I think
how much.
Barca might have put that price though.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is, right? Like they probably had that assumption, like, hey, this is how much we're going to sell Neymar for. No one's going to be like ridiculous enough to pay it.
was.
It's
right?
also kind of the same thing with like these Barca players that have to leave, like Roberto, Umtiti, all these guys.
Why would they leave,
yes,
right?
Yes, you can get mad at them to leave, but they have a right to complete their contract.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
It's not their fault. They're getting paid all this money
Yeah.
and they're
It's
not playing good.
Yeah, it's not their fault. The board
don't
couldn't
have to
handle the
leave.
finances properly,
it's not.
right?
It's not their fault, but like, you gotta be a freaking bigger man, bro. How like,
Man,
bro? When I was
I'm making money, I'm working, and I'm making my money. I don't care who
man,
you are.
what?
I don't care who you are.
It's Messi.
No, like
man.
I don't
for
care
like
who
the
you
La
are.
Masia guys, like Sergio Roberto, like there's more of like an expectancy for
Yeah.
them to kind of
So
dwindle on
Jordi
their,
Alba
on their
too,
pay cuts,
like-
but guys like Umtiti, like they don't care about the club.
They're just collecting the bag. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like the
Man.
same thing. Let's say, for example, if you were a professional footballer, Dave, and then let's say, for example, you were playing for, I don't know, Man United, and they were offering you the bag, bro, and you have the bag, you sign a 5-year contract, and you stink it up. Are you gonna leave if they ask you to leave, and you're gonna have to cut your salary? You're gonna have to go to
Obviously not.
you're gonna
Or,
have to go to like you're gonna have to go to
yeah.
Schalke, and you're gonna have to cut your wages like 75%,
division.
50%. You're not gonna do it.
That's the thing, though. Like
But it's
half
different.
these
It's a
players.
So why would
different
Umtiti?
It's a different situation.
Half these players you're asking to lose their money.
They don't
Where
care.
they're gonna go?
Yeah.
Which club
Yeah,
wants
no
them?
club wants them too.
So
That's
why,
the problem.
why you gonna cut your contract now if your contract, let's say, ends next year? At that point, your contract's gonna be like cut like 4 or 5 times as much as it was already like initiated.
Yeah.
They get paid $100 million now. Let's say, for example, for the year,
Okay.
they cut their wages to 50%. Just to let Messi stay on the club, they get 50% off, whatever.
Yeah.
They get paid 50K this year, whatever. So just the money.
Yeah.
If they cut that, let's say their contract ends next year, they leave. Where they're gonna go? They're gonna get paid 10K a year to go to some shit club. Might as well just collect the money now.
At least deduct your money a bit.
But for what? For who?
Bro, for Messi.
But they know that if they once their contract ends, they're going to the shittiest club in the world.
bro, who's done it already? PK did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think-
PK
other
PK
players
is
did it.
retiring.
These are players that you would expect to do it
Yeah.
because
But like,
they
have
love the
some
club.
respect for the club
But
and for
it's
Messi.
like the
man.
new players
Wait,
that
who do you
came.
expect? Who do you like? What players do you expect to cut their wages?
Coutinho, man. Like,
Why
have
would-
some
why would you-
respect.
They don't
Why would
play.
you-
I don't expect them to.
Bro,
But morally,
if
like they
I'm
should.
if I'm at a club that literally doesn't give a shit about me, why would I cut my wages for Messi?
And bro, he's an injury-prone player. You have to
Yeah.
think, bro. At the end of the day, like a lot of these players, bro, like once they retire at 33, 34, they're not gonna work a day in their life. They have to make sure they secure the bag so they don't have to worry
Yeah.
about,
Yeah.
you know.
Man, the fact
working,
that
you know what I mean?
they were there at this
Well, they have to show face.
Well, they have to, bro.
Yeah.
no, they don't.
Yes, they
Not,
do.
not everyone was there.
No,
What do you mean?
Everyone was there.
Pretty much
Except
everyone
for,
was
like
there.
Dembele. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why.
no, some other players weren't there.
Yeah, there were a few others too.
There's some other players. Aguero wasn't there. Some other players weren't there. Depay
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Aguero's
You didn't have to
probably
be
mad,
there.
bro.
You didn't have to
Yeah.
be there.
I-
But the fact that they showed face when Messi was there, man's bawling his eyes out because he can't stay at the club he loves the most.
Yeah.
And whose fault is it? These guys.
I understand for the La Masia guys. Maybe those guys
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
That's my
pick it
main
up
thing
for
too.
themselves. But guys like Coutinho and Umtiti,
They're not gonna do
they
it.
have no like.
no, like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Put yourself in their shoes.
at the end of the
You
day,
have a right to complete your contract.
at the end of the day, Messi has the right to get paid fully, and he
Yeah.
took the thing to go down to 50%.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. The players don't have to do it, but they should. Like,
That's
I'm
why
not saying
he's
that.
captain. He
I'm
set
not
a good
saying. I'm
example.
not saying that they have to. Or it's the right for them to cut their wages, but like, have some freaking humility, bro. Like, you're seeing the best player in the world, a player that wouldn't you want to play with? Like, cut your contract a
Yeah,
bit.
most of them been playing with him for years now.
Bro, when's the next time you're gonna see a play like that? And now he's leaving the club, his boyhood club. You see this man crying in front of your face.
Man, he also wanted to leave last
Not
year.
yeah, I don't know. Not everyone has the
Yeah.
same mentality.
You have no heart at that point. Like, you legit have no heart.
But there's only so many La Masia players that are gonna take a pay cut, like you
No,
said.
but even like Umtiti and Coutinho,
They're not. No,
you
but they're not.
legit have
But you don't
no
expect
sympathy.
anything
not.
from them. Why would you expect anything from them?
I don't, but like,
if I was in
So
their shoes, I
then
wouldn't
don't.
either.
you have no
Yeah.
sympathy. You
I
have
would not.
no-
It's not
Okay, but like think of it in their position. These guys are These guys don't have benefits. They don't have a job after they retire.
They're millionaires already.
I get it, but this is
You know how
this
many-
is the feed. They're not just feeding their themselves. They're
Yeah.
feeding their family. They're feeding their
Bro,
parents.
like a lot of these
they're
guys
feeding
have
their
a
aunts,
lot of
they're feeding-
dependents, man.
You know how many-
they have entourages, bro.
Yeah.
Especially the Brazilians, bro. They all have entourages.
Do you know how
bro.
many side businesses they
Okay,
have already?
but
You
dude,
don't
you
know.
don't know.
Not a
You
lot.
don't know. You don't know their
Not a
finances.
lot.
You're
Yeah.
saying you
man.
don't have. You're saying they don't have any of that
No,
stuff.
no,
Dude,
no,
you don't
I'm
know.
not saying they don't.
Players
but you
go
obviously
bankrupt,
don't
man.
know.
A lot of
Yeah.
Players were idiots.
Yeah,
man.
okay.
Like,
Well, who knows
not
what if they are?
Not
Right?
players are billionaires like that freaking Arsenal guy. Who's that guy?
Flamini?
Is it
Flamini. Yeah,
Yeah.
Flamini.
No,
Guy's a
but you
fucking
have
billionaire.
Braithwaite?
Yeah, like
Braithwaite too. Braithwaite has like a
a lot
property.
of these-
He should cut his wages,
a
bro.
lot of these guys literally grew up in the slums. They don't have like financial literacy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have someone to help you with that. Obviously, you don't do yourself.
You gotta pay that guy.
You have a-
Yeah,
you
you
have
gotta
a-
pay
you
that
have a-
guy. That guy wants to make sure he gets paid
Bro,
too, bro.
okay.
Why
but
do you
you make
think?
money.
Why do you think Austria left Chelsea in his prime at 26 to China?
feed
To
his
get the
family.
bag,
his family, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
To
why
get
all
the
the
bag.
Brazilians go there. That guy from West Brom, what's his name?
Mateusz Pereira.
Pereira. He just
Oh.
went to Saudi Arabia, I think,
Yeah.
or maybe China, one or the other.
Al Hilal, I think.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question though. You guys can answer first. Everyone can answer though. Who is big? Who is bigger?
Club.
Bro, let me finish the
Yeah, I
question.
knew you were gonna say that too.
Let me finish the question for the content.
Go.
Who is better? I mean,
Matt.
who is bigger? Messi or Barcelona?
Barcelona, 100%. How long's Barcelona been a club? 120 something years?
But who made
How long's
them
Messi
big?
been there?
At the end of the day,
15 years?
But who's kept them at their level?
Messi has, but Messi's only going
There's-
to be there so long. Barcelona's going to be for however long
there were players.
football exists.
There were players before him. Ronaldinho.
But
Exactly.
kept him at
you
that
also see a
level.
lot of clubs die. A lot
Like?
of English clubs. have
Which
di-
big clubs with this kind of brand name like Barcelona,
But
marketability like Barcelona,
Take away
titles like Barcelona die.
take away everything that Messi's done for Barcelona. Bring them back to that level where they were.
But that's
before.
not. But
no.
Messi leaving Barca doesn't take their trophies away.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's say Messi never existed. Okay.
Well, you can't make that kind of.
let's just say Messi never existed. Okay, they were a big club then, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've had many.
A lot of
trophies
clubs
already.
that have been the big, like you still have clubs in England who have been playing
like who?
top
Name
level.
some.
Give me a sec. Hold on.
Yeah, you don't know it.
You're
no,
saying
they're
big
not.
clubs,
No.
but you can't name them.
No,
There's
there's
big-
been
There was some that
Like
white
who?
man.
Top
Like
10
who?
club.
There's been
They've
like a
won
few
Champions
clubs
League
that I think-
football.
Like
yeah.
who?
I think it was Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, Ipswich.
Yeah,
They,
Nottingham
they, no,
Forest.
they
Yeah,
had
they're
like
two
they
And
had,
seasons.
what years was
no,
this?
they
Okay.
had spells of success,
But I'm saying
but
they've
like
had-
not the same as
Yeah,
they
it's not
weren't
the
the
same.
same level as
But
Barca.
I'm saying is
None
that
of them
a lot
obviously.
of big clubs, again, Barca too. They're lucky they're still in the position they're at now with all the financial problems they had. Let's say you take Messi out of the whole picture. Could they have still been this high in their rankings
I
right
don't know.
now?
They
They
not.
probably would have
Right?
signed other players. They probably would have potentially still won.
But at the same
they
time,
still had very
Not-
good
not
players
at the
around
level,
them.
obviously.
Yeah, but the
You
things
know what I
with Barcelona and these other big clubs, what other big clubs had crazy youth academies like Barca do?
Not many.
Exactly.
Not many at
Barca's
all.
churning out talent like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, but at the end of the day, it's like it also is thanks to Messi that they're
obviously.
still at the,
Can't say
they're still
not.
one of the best in the world.
Obviously,
you know what I mean?
He made the brand massive.
But he didn't
Yeah.
make Barca.
Yeah, he didn't. The
But-
club is obviously bigger than the player at
Club
the end
is
of the
always
day.
gonna
But
be
at
bigger.
the end of the
Always.
day, like Messi is a huge part of Barcelona. Like you know
Yeah,
what
of
I mean?
course.
It's like-
Players come and go, but the
Yeah.
club stays.
You can
Yeah,
say
but-
Messi is the club. Like at the end of the day, like he
Yeah.
is. He's part of
He
the
is
club.
the club.
But I feel like a lot of people
agree
also
with that.
watch the Liga for Messi.
Yeah,
How
100%.
much do you think viewership they're gonna lose because
lot.
of Messi?
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
A
ton.
lot.
They're all
You
gonna
think-
be
you
PSG
think-
fans.
if-
now.
PSN's
Hey,
regretting the decision.
If it's more than if it's
100%.
more if it's more than half, then it's for Messi. I'm just saying that Messi's bigger than the club. If more than half the viewership is leaving, if you're seeing 100,000 people watching Barcelona with Messi,
It's not Barca. It's not
you're-
Barca fans.
if
that are
you're
gonna
saying
leave.
and now that you're seeing 49,000 people and there's that 1% that's watching only Messi play now, then Messi's bigger than the club.
Nah, not necessarily.
Not for Barca fans.
Okay,
You won't see Barca fans.
but
leave.
for
It's just
soccer
people.
fans, Messi's bigger than the
it's
club.
not. It's not like.
And majority of the time, it's all about just the viewership because you can have all the
that doesn't
you
make
can
it
have
bigger
all
than
the trophies
club.
in the world, but if people don't watch your club, you're not making any money.
Okay, they don't have to watch the club. It's the Barca fans.
If no one's buying Messi jerseys, you're not making money.
There's other players.
Now, who's gonna buy Coutinho jerseys?
doesn't mean he's bigger than the club. though.
Coutinho doesn't
He
even play.
did.
I did, yeah, I did.
Did that money go to Barca or did that go to the third?
Went to
kid in
China, bro.
There you go.
But still, like that's not doesn't mean that he's bigger than the club.
But-
Yeah.
Well, that's most of your revenue.
that doesn't mean he's bigger than the club,
Yeah.
though.
Historically, yes, the club can be bigger than Messi.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
The club's bigger than Messi. It's always gonna be like that.
Historically, but when it comes to money and the reason why the club's gonna stay afloat is because of Messi too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Barca was a big club, but Messi took them to the next
Yeah,
level.
100%.
pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
But if Messi wasn't there, they'd still be a big club.
He
They'd
gave
be a
them
big
like
club,
yeah.
but
But I don't know if
Madrid
they'd
would
still be this high.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you
They
can say
wouldn't
about
be
a
as
lot of
close.
players. You can say the same about Ronaldo. You can say
No,
the same thing about any team.
But
Yeah, of
I'm answering his question.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, no,
yeah, but you're saying
in my opinion-
you're saying that Messi's bigger than the club.
I'm saying that.
Yeah, he just has a different opinion than you,
Yeah.
bro.
And
That's
I'm
all.
looking at a different route. I'm looking at the money route.
No,
End of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
You're
I heard
Barca
him.
fans. Yes, you care about the badge. You care
Is
about
Ronaldo bigger than Madrid?
no, because Madrid had a big history before
Yeah,
Ronaldo
Madrid
too.
was pretty
Barca had a
stacked
big
before.
history before Messi.
No, not
What do you
not as
mean
big,
no?
not as
compared
big,
to
not as big as
Madrid.
Okay,
Madrid.
but no
What
one
do you mean
compares to
no?
Madrid.
No, I
There
know,
you
but-
go,
but
man.
you
Barca
can't
fans
know.
are telling you.
No one compares to Madrid, but
No, I know.
Barca was a massive.
No, they
club.
were, but but he's compared to Madrid. Madrid was obviously a lot bigger at that time.
Okay,
were.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. I'm answering your
That's
question.
a lot to do with politics.
Don't compare.
Too,
But
Don't compare Madrid.
but Barca,
but dictator Franco.
Barca is way bigger than Messi though.
Yeah,
Way bigger.
I'm not making that argument.
No, but your argument is history wise. Yes,
Well, that's what it's
Well,
about.
yeah.
It's,
and the name, yes.
overall.
I'm viewing it as like end of the day, like
What
it
makes
comes
you more money?
because
That's, that's not what the club is, though. That's not.
Nowadays it kind of is.
now it is, man. I don't care.
It used to not be.
Like,
Now it's.
I don't care what name.
name.
I don't care what name's on the badge, but like
No,
end
no,
of the day,
I understand the argument you're making because Barca without Messi had 1 Champions League trophy. Barca with Messi had 4, right?
okay, there
Yeah.
you go.
And then the amount of La Ligas he's won 2.
Yeah.
So wait,
Yeah.
but
It's a
Ma-
fair
Barca,
argument.
Barca,
Obviously, you
had,
could make the
Barca only
argument.
had 1 Champions League before.
Yeah, they won their first Champions League in '92.
Okay, so
the next one came in
clubs
2006.
that had 2 or 3 more Champions League
Nottingham
trophies
Forest had more.
before Messi joined Barcelona.
Yeah,
Nottingham Forest had 2.
yeah.
So let's say Messi joined Nottingham Forest. Maybe they had 7, 10 Champions League trophies now.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Look at Nottingham Forest now. They're in like
Yeah.
4th division.
But like I said, Nottingham Forest doesn't have a La Masia churning out talent. Barcelona does.
It goes
But
to how
it
the
could-
clubs
you know what I
run
mean?
too. Like,
Yeah,
not
it comes
everybody-
all down
End
to
of
how
the
the
day,
club
end
is
of the day,
run.
it's
Yeah.
money, and they're lucky they're able to get a superstar like Messi because that brought in viewership, that brought in fans, that brought
Yeah.
in money,
It
And it brought in talent.
it
and
brought
brought
the
in
club-
more
it brought
talent.
the club
And
to the next
that
level,
brought
yeah.
players to want to come play for Barcelona because they want to play with Messi.
Yeah, it's a good thing to
Thing
have.
is too, Barca's also run by the fans as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then at the end of the day, I feel
Not like a lot
I
of
feel
other
like
big
Messi
clubs.
Messi did bring a lot to this club.
Yeah, of
He
course.
did.
If Messi would have never came to the club, no one can really know what would have happened.
Yeah,
But
you never know.
it would have been a lot different, honestly, to me.
Yeah, I agree.
But
But-
there's go.
A good way to look at it, Messi is nothing without Barca.
Yeah.
You can
It
also
is true.
score,
And no,
so
it
you
goes-
can
And
say
he'll
the
tell
same
you
thing.
that himself.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
For sure.
And that's his whole career. That's his whole
He
life.
wouldn't be there without Barca. Barca were the ones who paid for his
Yeah,
all
they,
his
they go
things.
they go together at the end
So,
of the day,
And
right?
Barca is a historic club before Messi.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Historic.
But like you got like Matt Dave said too, like comparing it Ronaldo without Madrid without Ronaldo. I think Madrid would have done fine or just as fine without him too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I
They
don't
had
think
they had
so.
a good run, man.
I don't
But
think
even
so
before
either.
even before Ronaldo showed up,
Mr. Champions
Madrid
League,
always
they
has
won
super
3 in a
teams.
row.
even before,
Yeah, I know.
but he won them how many Champions Leagues?
4.
Out of how many? 13.
13.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were a good team back then
Yeah.
too.
But they had a
They're
very,
bigger than
Yeah.
Barca.
You
Yeah,
can't
you-
blame
The
other
biggest.
teams for not winning Champions League because back then only the league winner made it to the Champions
Yeah.
League.
Yeah,
Second place didn't
different.
make
Yeah,
it.
it's a
Yeah.
different. It's hard to compare Champions League 1 in like
Champ-
the 50s,
yeah.
60s, 70s to Champions League 1
Realistically,
now.
the Champions
right?
League started in 1993.
Yeah.
Okay,
The modern,
That's
the
the
one that
modern
started.
Champions
That's
League.
still
Modern
10
CL.
years before Messi or Ronaldo
Yeah.
showed up.
Yeah,
But from that to then, Real Madrid had like 2.
yeah.
until Messi
it's,
showed up.
It's definitely a lot different.
And
but
Barca had 0 or 1. Well, even before then, 0.
Yeah.
'cause-
either
but-
way, even same thing with Ronaldo and Madrid. It's like these players, they're so good that they have like a viewership that comes just with the player. You know what I mean? Even same thing with
Like any star
with
player.
Madrid. I guarantee you that Madrid lost so many fans when
Yeah, for
Ronaldo
sure.
left.
Fan wagons,
And it's
of
going to be the
course.
same thing with Messi if he doesn't end up leaving. There's going to obviously be a lot of fans that will leave,
Yeah.
probably more than Ronaldo, arguably, right?
Yeah.
Because of how long he was with the club. You know what I mean? It's like maybe some people will stay because maybe they fell in love with the club. They started following for Messi,
Yeah.
then they stopped, right?
But at the end of the day, if you think about it, the club is always gonna be bigger than a player. Doesn't matter who he is. In my
Yeah.
opinion, the club's matters the most. And
yeah,
that's
Unless,
what-
unless
what-
Messi came
that-
to play for TFC, then probably not. Then probably Messi
yeah,
bigger.
well, like
Yeah.
as Laporta said, what else what we have to do is look for the club first and look for their best interest. And the best interest of the club is to not have Messi on the team. So
Is that? I mean, for the
Yeah,
for the
financially,
future of the
for the
club,
future
'cause,
of the
like,
club,
realistically,
yes.
it gets to a point where it's like if you make the wrong choices, you might not exist.
we will be in crippling debt for the
you
rest
might
of
you
our
might not
lives.
exist as a club. You might have to like literally you might go under.
They might
It
have to
happens
turn to
teams.
Parma when they got relegated
Yeah.
to like the 4th
It
division.
happens, yeah.
Imagine
But
that.
they might be bought by like some Qataris, right? And Laporta doesn't want that, so that's why he made the decision that he made.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
whatever.
Why don't we get to some predictions?
Yeah,
of
this
how
is really
La Liga
depressing.
Season's gonna
Yeah.
fare.
This is really depressing. We should really do some predictions. Yeah.
What?
Is that gonna help?
So give us some predictions then.
Let's do it. Let me jot this down for the second time.
Yeah.
You want to
Since you're
start?
so frustrated, go ahead.
Yeah, you go first.
I'm not frustrated.
You go first, bro. You're
It's just
so
that,
eager.
well, in the first one, I chose Madrid with Messi even in the league, and I'm still sticking with Madrid
That's
first.
crazy.
It's not that crazy.
So give us a quick sentence or two. Why Madrid?
Why? Because I just feel like Madrid's gonna take it. I just have a feeling.
But why? Based on what?
They lost Ramos. They lost
Best defender in their history, maybe.
and Varane. They lost two great players.
Player
but I
that
feel
won it.
like
That's won it all as well.
But like we mentioned last time on the previous take of this, but those players didn't really finish the league with Madrid.
Varane played like 32 out of 36 league games.
But at the same time, like
Mainly Ramos missed a lot.
you
of
did,
games.
you did have Nacho and Monreal. I'm sorry, and Militao who were
Thank
like
God they
stepping
they
up
stepped up though.
Yeah.
and like
They
are
didn't,
actually
then
like
they'd be in-
reliable defenders. When you come to the Barca, for example, with
Yeah.
the defenders, like you lose one of them.
and they have Alaba coming in too.
Yeah, and you have a world class defender coming in as well, which is
Yeah.
even better.
I don't know. I just like the team. They have a solid team with Benzema leading the line. And they have
Who
their
who
midfield-
else is leading the lineup there?
I don't know. Vinicius has stuff.
You
That's,
don't know,
that's
eh?
the thing, man. Like low
See
key,
Vinicius?
low key,
He
like
has to step
I don't
up.
know,
He
man.
has the talent to step up.
Yeah,
He
a
just
lot
has
of
to
players
step up.
do.
Is Ancelotti gonna trust him?
I don't know.
He's gonna
And they have
trust somebody,
Ancelotti as
bro.
the coach. Like,
Doesn't Ancelotti like his older players, his more proven players too?
Isco's gonna get a run.
He likes Marcelo.
but yeah,
likes
if you
Marcelo.
think of it,
He's captain now, I think.
yeah, he is the captain. He's
They're
gonna be
gonna
starting.
play a 3-back.
Yeah, if you think about it, Ancelotti's probably the best manager in the league. I don't see Coleman being better than him. Simeone is probably
Yeah.
not better than him. I don't know. They look like a squad that could win it. So
That's fair.
even without
So
the
you're saying Madrid first?
Madrid, Barca, Atletico,
You still have Barca second,
still have
Messi
Barca
Sevilla.
second.
Yeah.
Barca second.
So you're keeping your predictions the exact same.
Oh, then
Just
I got,
think about it, Chris. The only reason why Barca came so far last season because of Messi.
no, Griezmann's gonna step up this year
Okay, you think so?
for second place, not for first.
Who else has the same predictions the last time? Just bang those out quick.
I have the same prediction. I'm gonna keep Barca first, even though Messi leaving is a huge loss. Oh my! But I feel like some players are gonna step up and kind of. Oh my
You
gosh.
okay, bro?
Take a sip, bro.
Okay. I think some players are gonna step up still. Okay.
This guy's crying.
I hope so. Kodak Black
Okay,
Boys.
I'll go then since this guy doesn't know how to talk. My
Let him
predictions are the
finish.
same.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, my predictions are the same. I think Barca could still win the league.
I
Why?
just keep this table. Then.
I like
Why am I
Memphis.
making a new one?
I think he's a danger
You
man.
think he's gonna carry you guys?
Not necessarily carry, but like with Messi out, which is the situation right now, there's room for more players to step up.
Yeah.
And I think Dembele could be promising. Fati's back.
Yeah.
Okay, you disagree, but I don't know. It's just my prediction.
But who do you think is gonna be that clutch guy, that clutch factor that's gonna show up to like games and be like, yes, that guy's gonna take that free kick.
There's only
Memphis.
two players. There's only two players that can
That
do that. I
guy.
think.
You think so?
You
I think Memphis do that. Pedri has taken a step.
How many players
Which
will
is
do
very
that for
promising.
Madrid? Who's the clutch player for Madrid?
Benzema and
Who
like their
else?
whole midfield.
Casemiro's comes pretty clutch.
Low
sometimes.
key, yeah.
Yeah.
Babyface killer, bro.
Punchable face though.
Wow.
So you still have the same.
Yeah. Barca first. Who do I have second?
Atleti.
Yeah, Atletico second, Real third, and
You had Villarreal.
Villarreal fourth.
I don't think you said your fourth, did you?
Oh, that
You said
Sevilla fourth.
It's Sevilla. Dave didn't say his the
No.
rest of his.
You two. Who do you guys think are gonna be your top goal scorers?
Top
Oh
goal
yeah, I forgot
scorers.
about that.
You go on.
Shit, I forgot about that. Who did I have last time? Did I put Benzema?
You did.
I'll keep it Benzema.
Who's your player of the year?
Player of the year.
Because we all of us need to change the player of the year because we all had Messi.
Player of the year is gonna be tough. I'm gonna say.
You want to save player of the year till after? You want some time to think
Yeah,
about
give
it?
me some time to think about
My
this.
top scorer will be Luisito Suarez. I think he could bang out another 25er. He has it in the tank. And my player of the year will be Antoine Griezmann.
No, God.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, man. You guys are really
Comeback
You
season.
guys are really relying on your like.
I like being optimistic. So
You guys are relying on those,
Giroud, huh?
you guys are relying on those players that really didn't step up last season.
Go for something
Now they
different.
can maybe, you know, like
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
I don't
I'll go back to what my predictions now.
you had your first. You said your
Yeah.
first. Your first
Barca,
one.
Barca first. I had Atletico second, right?
You did.
And I had Madrid fourth.
You
or
did
third.
have Madrid
Yeah.
fourth, and you had Sevilla third.
Sevilla third.
You gonna stick with
I
that?
think I'm gonna stick to that.
Yeah.
Just to be a little bit different.
Yeah. Who's your top scorer?
I'm gonna have Suarez as well. I'm gonna have Griezmann as well.
Is everyone gonna have Suarez and Griezmann though? Am I just gonna have to?
I don't know if Griezmann or
I don't think it's gonna be Barca.
yeah, I'm gonna have Griezmann.
You used to be a big Griezmann guy.
Yeah, and as Jay was saying, players would need to step up with Messi leaving.
Actually,
We all knew
Pedri.
we all knew Messi and Griezmann had kind of that same role. Griezmann with Atletico, he had that, this false nine who's the ball would come to him and he would distribute, or he would take it himself, or he would score, get those assists. And he really reminded me as the same, not obviously to Messi's caliber, but he had that same role for Atletico.
Yeah.
And when he came to Barca, they had him play a completely different role,
He couldn't play the same
different
role.
system.
Yeah.
He had a different, his whole thing was just different. He was a striker now, which is what he is. He's not a striker. He's a false nine. He plays behind the striker, someone who can support, someone who can distribute, create. And now Messi's gone.
Yeah.
We have space for that. We have room for
Yeah.
that.
Might be gone.
Potentially. Yeah.
No, okay. At this recording, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
For this recording is gone. You can't say se queda. Not yet.
Sick.
there's no maybe.
But-
Like we got the news, he's gone.
Yeah. As we said, how Griezmann plays for France. Disgusting.
Sometimes.
He's really good.
Yeah.
He's got the same positioning for France,
Yeah.
and he can bring that for Barca. So
No. Yeah. I concur.
I can see that.
I
That's
concur.
fine.
I'm gonna keep mine. Well, I gotta change up my top score and stuff. I'm gonna keep mine like the same. I got Barca are gonna win the league. I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, like it's one thing.
Me and Chris, these guys are fools.
Well, no. At the end of the day, man, like, it's one thing to have like one of the best players of all time on your team, but sometimes I think players will rely too much on that one player. And at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Tell
like
me about
I
it.
think
And we did. Barca
yeah,
did
at
rely
the end
on
of the
him.
day, like I know it's gonna sound kind of stupid, but by Messi potentially leaving, the team as a whole could potentially get stronger because they're actually gonna play as a team. Instead of, let's say, every time you get the ball, you're looking, okay, where's Messi? We need to play through Messi every time.
It's like that with a lot of teams too. Even
Teams
with,
can potentially step
Juventus.
up.
even with Juve with Ronaldo,
Right.
right? And even like Portugal with Ronaldo, like sometimes you see them playing a lot better without these guys because you don't always look for them.
Yeah, because the players step up and they get more confident. And like, you know what? Like Messi's gone now. I need to be better. Whereas sometimes before, like if you're in a big game and you're Griezmann, you think, okay, I don't need to worry because we have Messi, we have Leo. Everyone's thinking that.
I just
But at the
think
end of the day, if he's gone, everyone needs to step up. And if everybody steps up, they can have a scary team.
I just think that Barca's gonna have that grinta. Like all the players are gonna have that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but like
no,
I just think they're
that,
gonna be a good team. I don't know.
that force or that fierce. Like who's gonna step up now?
People are doubting us.
Yeah.
People are doubting
Why
us.
not us?
Why not us? Like who's gonna step up now? We should. Like I'm gonna step up. You don't think players are gonna think that?
You think
like, I should
Umtiti's gonna
now?
step up?
No, but like
Come back
Long
season,
way.
good
Umtiti?
players, man. Like
Coutinho?
players actually have good
PK?
quality.
Matthews, who you got?
All right. So my prediction's gonna be a little different.
Did you finish yours?
Yeah, mine are
Did you
staying
say
the same.
top scorer and
Why not? I got Barcelona, Atleti, Real, Villarreal. I gotta change my top score because I had Messi be my top scorer.
Let me do mine first, and I'll let Matt close it off.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
If you guys want some time to think about your top scores and stuff, you
Yeah,
guys can
let
do
Matt
that.
close it off because he's gonna have a nice little
Spiel.
spiel about it.
But Spatty, who was your play of the year again? I know you
said-
told
he
me,
said
but
Pedri.
you didn't
I'll
tell
go
me.
Pedri.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
So again, like I'm gonna keep mine because mine was
Oh, okay.
mine was with like a Barca not winning the league either. So
You had them in second. You still have them second.
No, I'm gonna have them third now.
A little swap with them in
Yeah.
Madrid.
I have Atletico winning the league still, as I had my previous prediction. Again, solid squad. Now they have the Paul, right?
Yep.
More power in the midfield.
Possibly Bernardo on the way.
Possibly Bernardo. Like
Bernardo's
I feel like Atletico have one more signing in them that will really bring them to like compete in Champions League now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. They
Yeah.
play too negative. I think.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I
you
feel like
never
I
know.
feel like this time they're able to really like just kind of step up and like really knowing that they won the league, they can really push like knowing like, hey, we got this and they're like we can do this, right?
Maybe.
But again, DePaul another reinforcement in the midfield. So what the midfield they already had was already solid, but again, an extra player. Madrid again, solid team, solid defense still without Ramos and Varane. I think solid midfield. I just need those wingers to really step up. Benzema can do the work, but Gareth Bale back. He had a season abroad.
The big number 50. You guys see that? You got a
Yeah.
new number now.
crazy.
Yeah, because
He's number
Asensio took his number.
Yeah.
So he got a new number 50.
But even Asensio too, like he might be able to step up this season. We'll have to a decent Olympics, and again, hopefully Vinicius and these Brazilian guys like Rodrigo like step up too.
Yeah.
But I want to stick them to second. I'm gonna put them in second now, and I'm gonna put Barcelona in third.
And fourth.
I feel like they're not gonna be able to really do much with again, Don Coleman's gonna have to figure something out. I feel like his beginning first couple of games of the season are gonna be really tough for him. But then and then fourth, I think I had
Villarreal.
Villarreal. I think I'm gonna keep them fourth. Villarreal. Top goal scorer Suarez, like Jay and Dave said.
Yeah.
Player of the season.
You gonna double up on Luis?
No. Fuck.
Joao Felix?
No. I don't know. I'm gonna put Alaba.
Aspas?
I'm gonna put Alaba.
David Alaba. How often does like a player of the year that wasn't Messi
I don't know.
not win the league? You
I don't
guys
know.
think?
All right.
No idea. You got your top scorer and player?
I'm gonna have to, right?
Let's just spit it out.
Give me the pie. Someone's got to score.
top
Someone's
goal
got to
scorer?
score, bro. I don't know. Jeez, bro. And then player of the year. I'm gonna go Griezmann.
Griezmann.
Griezmann, eh?
I don't know. I'm just trying to align. Like I think the player of the year is probably gonna come from the team that wins the league, and if I
Yeah.
think Barca's gonna win the league, then I think maybe Griezmann will have
Yeah.
something to do with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might not choose Alaba. Let's go. Matt.
Okay, so originally I had Barca finishing first. I had Atleti second, Real third, and Sevilla fourth. I'm switching it up now, obviously.
Sevilla winning the league.
I don't think Barca will finish first. Messi's
The
a
only one to change
huge loss. Bro, this Barca squad is one of the weakest mentality squads I've seen. You think they're going to be able to pick it up after their best player leaves?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
I don't think
This
so,
is
but
the
I hope
fun
so.
of predictions, man. Because if Messi signs,
You know how many times I've
you
seen
look genius.
the Barca players give the ball to Messi just hoping he does something? Who's
Yeah.
going to take that role now? Is Griezmann? Griezmann can't dribble.
You're
Is
right.
Memphis? Memphis just came to the club. He's a confident player, but is he able to do that? Is he going to step up? Is he going to be the main man leading the line?
I like being optimistic, so yeah.
What about Fati, bro? Don't you believe in the wonder kid?
Man has to come back from injury first, man. We don't know if he's going to be the same.
It's true.
Dembele's out to what? November?
That too.
Dembele, I wouldn't pencil Dembele in your plan.
Aguero's out for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
There's other players that you'd hoping into this like new season that are gonna step up quick. Like Aguero, you think he's gonna like off the
Aguero's
bat?
gonna do
he's
nothing.
That's the thing, right? Like you're gonna think these players are really
I
gonna
don't-
step
yeah,
in there.
I
And
don't
like,
Long
do
Glaze
something.
out for a month, I think. Frankie's out for 2 months.
Yeah.
The start of the season is going to be rough.
Wait, what,
I don't
Young's
think.
out for 2
The Young's
months?
out for 2 months.
Yeah, 2
Oh,
months.
good lord.
Bro, the start of this month is going to be rough for Barcelona, man.
Oh,
I feel like
what?
There's like you have to win the first points in your season.
Where did
or
that
else it's-
where did that
they're going to
information
start off
come from?
really rough, man. And I think that's just going to take a toll on the rest of their season, man. Like they're going to start off rough and then
Pedri
it's
no
going to
break.
spiral. And Pedri's going to take like a week vacation, come back, end up playing
That's why he's trying to come
120
back so
minutes
Because
a game for Barca.
I didn't know De Jong was gone.
Yeah, man. He's injured too, bro. A
Oh.
lot of players injured for Barca.
God.
Weak mentality, no Messi. It's tough, man. They're not going to finish first, man. I'm telling you right here.
I'm glad
What?
one Barca
I'm being
fan knows.
optimistic.
Yeah.
I'm going to say they're going to finish second.
Thank you, man.
I didn't know De Jong was gone.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. I could say they're gonna finish first if I want them to.
Yeah, you can't change my mind.
I'm gonna be optimistic and say they finish second. You know, I believe in like the firepower they have up front.
Who
At
won the
least for
league?
scoring
Atleti?
goals.
Atleti's
Atleti got winning the league. You know, won the league last season. Suarez looking fitter than ever for some reason. Doesn't come back fit after vacation from Barca, but he
I
does when
feel
he plays for
I
Atleti.
feel like the thing
Cholo
is-
has that dog mentality, sets into his players. New signing in Coquet,
DePaul.
DePaul. Already solid squad as it is. One of the best keepers in the world. Solid defense.
Yep.
Solid midfielder.
Yes.
Man like what's his name? Yeah, Llorente.
He's a baller,
Breakthrough
yeah.
season last year. Had
Yeah.
an amazing season. I feel like he'll definitely perform again this season
Mm.
coming up now. Man, this Atleti side is scary, bro.
Yeah, low key.
That's
If-
one thing with Suarez too. Like he has obviously going back into like Barcelona. He's like knows he's gonna be just like a finisher. Messi's gonna do all the work. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just finish the shots. Suarez like carries the ball a bit more now. He has to run a bit more. He needs that
Little bit, yeah.
cardio. So
Yeah, a little
he has
bit.
to be fit.
No,
Yeah.
he got comfortable at Barca, that's why.
Yeah,
But
like
back to my quickly player of the season. I'm gonna put Llorente, not Alaba.
A little,
Yeah.
a little change.
see, funny you said that because I think Llorente might be the player of the season.
I think
too.
he's gonna really step up this season.
I feel like he's gonna have a great season
What?
too.
thoughts.
What do you think about that?
Llorente.
Wait, who'd you
Yeah.
have?
I had Griezmann.
Griezmann.
That's what I had too.
Okay, but like it's not gonna be a defender.
He plays midfielder.
He's
Bro, he
versatile.
had 10 plus goals and assists.
He's utility.
10 goals,
He's
10
not gonna
assists
be
plus.
Player of the season.
Why not?
He might.
I think
Whatever.
so.
He
Good.
might. He might.
Potential.
They usually give it to the winning player on the team.
Yeah.
The player on the winning team,
So
right?
Luisito Suarez if Atletico's winning the league.
Potentially.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Unless Joao Felix plays.
We'll see who has a good season.
Yeah,
You never
maybe
know, right?
Felix turns up, bro. Maybe Felix
Exactly.
turns up.
And who's your?
But yeah, third Real Madrid, aging midfield. Modric and Kroos aren't getting any younger. Casemiro, getting up there a little bit in age too, but still solid. They're all solid, by the way, but the core of that midfield is getting older.
Yeah,
I don't know if they can handle it too many more years.
one gets
or much
injured.
many more
If one
years.
gets injured, it's gonna be hard.
Exactly. 2 new center backs coming in, replacing Ramos and Varane. Ramos, Real Madrid's possible best ever center back. Some would say top 5 center back ever
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varane as well, world class center back too.
Yeah.
How are they gonna replace them? Who knows? New coach as well too. What's the system gonna be like?
He had a lot of
He's
questions.
trusting. He's trusting Marcelo.
I don't know.
I say Marcelo's
La Liga's
finished.
gonna be really interesting this year.
It's gonna be interesting, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Really interesting.
Bro, who does Benzema have up top with him? Bale, this guy's busy golfing. Asensio, this guy's not a footballer. Rodrigo and Vinicius, these guys are young. Does Ancelotti have trust in them? Who knows?
Hazard.
That guy's not a footballer.
Hazard too.
Oh
What
my
happened to
god, I
Isco?
totally
One
forgot
trip to
about.
Burger King and he's
I was
done.
gonna say you
I
didn't
totally
mention
forgot about Hazard.
No
Holy
one
crap.
no one mentioned Hazard.
No one
huh?
mentioned
No
him.
one's got Hazard
'Cause he's
player of
not
the year.
serious.
Spatty player of the year. Hazard.
He's not serious.
What happened to Isco? That guy doesn't play anymore.
He's
No.
not
Not
serious.
a serious footballer, bro.
Chubby,
Yeah.
bro.
He hasn't been serious since Malaga, bro.
Yeah, and then fourth place, Sevilla, great coach in Lopetegui. I think Sevilla are gonna clinch that fourth spot, especially if they keep Koundé.
Jules,
Great team overall
We'll
too.
have to see about that too.
But yeah, that's my top 4.
Man,
top scorer.
nonsense.
Oh, top scorer.
Suarez.
Yeah, saying Suarez.
Yeah, the big Suarez fan. Huh?
Cool.
Nah, Aspas.
Nah, Moreno.
Cool. Before we close out La Liga, I just want to ask you guys one more question.
What do you got?
So with Messi leaving, I know technically it's not like his fault, but with Messi leaving, who is the most loyal player in football?
Ever? Or right
Yeah,
now?
it could be ever.
Maldini.
Totti?
Or it has to be an Italian.
Well,
man.
it's whoever played the most
Puyol.
years, I guess, for the club, right?
I think statistically it's Maldini.
Maldini
Yeah,
played
probably
what,
Maldini.
25 plus years, something like that.
20 plus.
I saw a list today of like the top,
Or maybe it was 25.
like the best one club players. Now that Messi might not be a one club player anymore.
Yeah.
I think it was like Maldini.
But as he's got to be up
Baresi
there.
was up there. Totti was up there. Lev Yashin was also up there.
Puyol.
I don't know.
So who's your guy?
Maldini.
Maldini, probably.
the guy
He
with
played
most-
till he was what, 43, and he started at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's your?
Maldini as well.
It's like what, 4 generations of Maldini.
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
And playing for a
Gotta
top
count
club too,
something.
not no Sunday league team.
Yeah.
I would say Totti. I just like Totti, and I don't know. He
I
had
think it has to be
Yeah?
he
Italian.
had chances to leave. Maldini too, obviously, but like I don't know. Like
Yeah, they're loyal.
the thing is, Milan were obviously a great team.
Especially
his
his
time.
generation, they were probably one of the best.
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
You got nowhere to go, really.
Milan were an amazing team. Why
Yeah.
would you leave?
And then Roma were kind of,
Yeah, Totti.
Didn't they
and
have
Roma,
offers to go to like Madrid or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he
yeah.
did.
Totti and Roma, like Roma were never really like amazing. Like
They won
had
the
their-
league with him.
They had their
Once,
they
right?
had their stints, like
Yeah.
most teams do, but they were never a top quality side. So I think that's why Totti should,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a good
That's a
Totti
good
too,
show.
yeah,
That's a good
Totti.
show.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Milan were a gross team with Maldini.
Yeah.
Why would you leave?
Di Natale?
How many Ballon d'Or winners they have, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's
No.
got to be Totti, man.
Has to be Totti.
He had so many chances to leave.
Yeah. You
Top
could-
player
you could
at
Madrid.
a lesser club like Roma.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Brought them a cup.
They're not top 3 Italian clubs. so-
Mayo's going to kick your ass, eh?
No, yeah, I'm saying he's the most loyal, and he is. 'Cause
Yeah.
one league title,
Stuffy there.
lots of chances to go abroad to Real Madrid and whatnot. So I'm gonna go Totti.
Yeah.
But
I think it has to be an Italian, though.
That's
still
valid.
Leo.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
Sequeira.
No chance.
Potentially.
Those would be
No
our La
offense.
Liga predictions.
Predicciones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody decent.
Hopefully, you don't need to do a third take. on this.
Messi stays
Honestly.
after this.
Messi se queda.
He's
Psych.
leaving.
It's
And this is a prank. Messi stays.
it's a sad time to be a Barca fan, but man, it was gonna come someday, and it's not the way it's not the way we want it to, but like that's football, man. You don't get what you want every time, right? So that's our La Liga retake. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Let us know what you guys think as well, and what you guys think with Messi, leaving Barcelona. How's that going to affect the team? How's that going to affect the league in general? how's that gonna affect the world of football, right? We'll see how good PSG are now. So yeah,
Thanks, guys.
thanks for
Trouble or bust.
Gracias,
Trouble or bust.
Messi. Gracias.
Ciao.
gracias,
Gracias, Leo.
gracias.